active recall is basically a method of revision in which you don't study the notes all over again. You just close your notes or you just look at the contents and see the topics and try to generate as many points as you can recall out of those topics covered in your notes. So you can make a flow chart, or you can just write point wise whatever you can recall about that topic. And after that, you go back to your notes and see how much were you able to recall. So by repeating this process 2 or 3 times, you'll be able to memorize the entire notes, or at least significant parts of it.
Right. That's a wonderful strategy to have. Now, once the phase two were conducted, were you again expecting a positive result or a negative this time?
I was cautiously optimistic because I had done well in ESI, but the finance and manage, and of course in English, but the finance and management paper was a bit of a shocker. So I was not very sure, but I was reasonably confident of
Cool.
making it through.
Now, let's come to the last stage, which is your interview. In interview, first of all, how was your preparations being done? And then how did interview happen? And were you having any butterflies on the day of interview?
So I actually got very less time for my interview because
Mhm,
after the declaration of results, it was barely 2 weeks. So
mhm,
what I did was I read newspapers, two newspaper, one of the standard newspaper and one business newspapers for that specific period. And I decided that I would spend most of my time researching on the biodata rather than studying finance, economics topics, which are not anyway doable in that short
mhm.
span.